We were staying on the next to top floor of the hotel, and the breakfast was on the top floor. The view on this sunny morning as we ate was uplifting and refreshing. The hotel certainly provided a good breakfast, except for the coffee. Everything else was good. Breakfast with a view looking over the islands and over the city, which is impressive for both its cleanliness and beauty. The fishing jetty right next to the market, clearly a hub of daily life here, providing the seafood that is so important. Temperature 32 Celsius, about 90 Fahrenheit, but the humidity is around 85. Ouch. The city is waking up. The fishing boats getting ready for the day. Meanwhile, we're getting ready for the day. Today we'll take a trip up into the mountains, Mount Kinabalu, and enjoy a day in nature. We've booked a car for the day. My good friend Deen is our driver, and we are about to take the 2-hour trip to Kinabalu Park in his 7-seater taxi. $120 US for the trip. First part of the trip was traveling southeast up the coast. About halfway, we stopped to walk across the Tamparuli suspension bridge. We've been traveling an hour, so it's a halfway stopover to stretch the legs and enjoy the views and get a selfie. This bridge, really amazing, and in the midst of countryside and on a beautiful day. There's a local market here, and some other tourist attractions tempt the visitor. As we continued our ascent, I noticed the temperature dropping. For every 1,000 feet, the temperature drops 3.5 degrees Fahrenheit. As we'll ascend to over 3,000 feet, we can expect about a 10-degree drop in temperature. Were we going to the top of Mount Kinabalu, it could well be below zero in the tropics. There are several stop-off points to observe Kinabalu, but it's only clearly visible early morning. After that, the clouds envelop it. It's actually a nice experience to come out of the tropical heat and humidity. And after an hour, we're enjoying a very pleasant temperature. I've been here several times. One thing I love about Mount Kinabalu is this change, not only in scenery but in climate. In this respect, Kota Kinabalu offers great diversity. The flora here is fascinating. We see plants we've never seen before. In fact, I think I've just discovered a new species of plant. Whilst on that subject, a recent botanical survey of the mountain estimated a staggering 5,000 to 6,000 plant species, which is more than all of Europe and North America combined. It's one of the world's most prolific biological sites. When the sun comes out up here on the mountaintop, it's very beautiful. Lots of flowers, beautiful mountains, beautiful clouds. A great experience. Deen was an excellent driver and a lot of fun. We soon arrived at the park and decided to enjoy a meal in the hills. The Kinabalu Park Lodge has an excellent restaurant and more examples of fascinating flowers. The Chinese for this means literally upside down golden bell, and I know it's red. Excellent facilities here, and outdoor dining on the balcony. We met these great guys from the Netherlands enjoying a meal. Is it good?
What?
Is it good?
It's very good. Really good.
And where are you from?
Holland.
Holland. Wow. And we decided to have lunch here. A pleasant breeze, in great surroundings, excellent food. A 3-course meal cost about $6.50. While we waited for the food, I explored a little. A beautiful place. Okay, this is Kota Kinabalu Park, and a beautiful place up in the mountains, and we're going to have a great lunch here of Malaysian food. Cucumber soup. I never tried this before. Very nice, big pieces of cucumber inside the soup. Great staff. The food, stir-fried veggie, chicken curry, sweet and sour dory fish, and a green booster drink made up of fruits and vegetables. Actually, it was a great meal, healthy, and having great variety. The temperature up here in the hills is only 23 degrees. There's a nice breeze, and so it's just a great pleasure to eat out here on the balcony. Then back on the road with Deen. Just up the road, a great view of the mountain. When we first arrived, the summit was actually clearly seen, but by the time I took out my camera, the cloud was moving in. This is the summit. The views were stunning. We even saw mountain squirrels. Could they jump? We didn't make the summit, but we saw it. Then we visited the Botanical Garden. This flower is called a medinilla, one of the 5,000 to 6,000 flora species. We enjoyed a walk through the forest, but unfortunately didn't see any orangutan, though there are some here. We then continued to a small town nearby to have a look around the shops there. The rainfall here making it a green paradise. Saute anybody? On the way back, the clouds were already swirling around the tops of the hills. What I call the dynamic shots. The clouds creating new dimensions. We then made our way back to the town as the sun set. Deen told us we could arrange a boat at Jesselton Point. So we met up with Malik, sat on the jetty, and chartered a boat for a trip to the islands the next day. A 12-seater speedboat that cost about $100 for the day, though there's a jetty fee and an island tax per passenger. We set up the deal and then enjoyed another beautiful Sabah sunset. Then it's time to eat, and on the way we encountered the local evening choir. Brown-capped woodpeckers in their hundreds serenaded us. Malaysian food courts are legendary, so we decided to get a cheap, quick meal. There was certainly a great variety of food available. Local food, Japanese, milkshakes, other drinks. Here's the local noodle, the Japanese noodle. I had the Singapore vermicelli.
6 of us ate for $12.50 US.
At the price, unbeatable. One last stop, a hot chocolate in Starbucks, who had a great staff.
And Jamil always smiling. This is
Another great day, meeting great people. But tomorrow we go into the islands.